size, fun size, fun size.
Billy,
There it is.
Billy is getting hit with the realness right now.
I am not overreacting.
Billy is not doing great. Hello, listeners, and welcome to Fun Size. This is our candy competition podcast where we pit two similar candies against each other and determine which one you should grab when you're in a rush in the candy aisle.
I am Billy Scafuri.
I'm Adam Lustick.
And this is our new podcast.
Yeah.
So, the way that this podcast will work. You may know us from No Joke, where we have a 45-minute podcast. This will be much shorter. That's why it's called Fun Size.
That's right, Fun Size Podcast.
The way that this show will work is, like Adam said, we will take two candies of similar varieties.
In the same genre.
In the same genre.
Yeah.
We will then ask certain questions to determine which candy you should grab.
Very, very basic, very simple.
The way that we will vote is on packaging, on presentation, on taste, and on risk.
This is our incredibly complex Nate Silver-esque metric.
We will get to each one of those and what they mean.
Yeah.
And if we have a 2-2 tie, we do have a tiebreak.
We do have a tiebreaker.
That tiebreak is called the Handful Challenge.
Oh boy, God help us.
We will get to each one of those as we go, but let's meet today's competitors.
Let's meet today's candy competitors.
Adam, the theme with today's candies is that each candy on the label claims that it's extremely sour.
Extreme sour genre.
The word extreme is very popular in the candy world.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It connotes bright neon colors. It connotes that there's going to be maybe some extra sugar crystals and sour crystals on the candy itself.
But above all, it is extreme and it is sour.
So sour.
Our two candies today, Warheads Extreme Sour.
Oh, baby.
Versus Sour Patch Kids Extreme Sour.
The old classic.
The first category, Adam, in which we will make our first vote.
Yes.
Extreme sour competition.
Yes.
The Sour Patch Kids uses the classic on the branding, the number sign, exclamation, ampersand to assume a swear word
Curse
there.
word.
A swear word there.
It's ampersand hashtag percentage sign sour.
Sour Patch Kids Extreme Bleep Sour.
That's how extreme it is.
On the box, there are Sour Patch Kids falling from the sky.
Yeah, just to sort of paint a picture of the packaging of Sour Patch Kids Extreme. It's bright orange and yellow. The word sour is in bright neon green. Patch is in bright orange.
Yep.
It's Sour Patch Kids for kids. It also says super sour, then sweet, period. So I like that it sort of sets your expectation right off the bat.
Similar to the candy we're also about to eat, Warheads, super sour than sweet.
Super sour. It's almost like a
seems
spoiler. There's a spoiler on the box what your experience of the candy is going to be. It's like it's going to be sour at first, but then, spoiler alert, it's sweet.
Well, that's where packaging comes in. You need to know what ride you're signing up for.
A little bit.
Okay. And then on the Warheads, we have the classic person who's making a puckered face.
Yeah, this is Warhead guy. I think this is just like, this is sour Warhead man.
Yeah.
Who is in, honestly, it looks like excruciating pain and discomfort.
He has the atom bomb smoke coming out of his head.
Yes, his head has been exploded by how extreme this sour Warhead is.
And that's the promise of the premise of Warheads. Your head is about to explode.
Explode like a nuclear warhead.
Right.
Yes. I also just want to say something, not to just circle back to the Sour Patch Kids box. There's something a little, I like that, like you said, there's Sour Patch Kids kind of falling from the sky in all different directions, sort of helter-skelter, willy-nilly.
Yeah.
It's very, it presents sort of an extreme chaotic vibe.
Yes.
But there's also something a little scary just about these sort of like Sour Patch Kids raining down.
You're scared.
Not scared. It just seems like it.
That scares you.
Maybe scared. Maybe scared is the wrong word.
Okay.
But there's something a little disconcerting about it. It looks as though they have just been exploded and are flying through the air after some sort of kind of like maybe a warhead explosion.
I think that's the spirit of the Sour Patch Kids.
That's what makes
it's
it extreme.
Sour.
That's what makes it extreme.
So we have to pick, Adam.
Okay.
Of these two candies, one comes in a square cardboard box. The Warhead comes in a kind of cellophane rectangle.
That's right.
Do you have a choice?
I'm looking at the facial expressions. The facial expressions on the Sour Patch Kids are a little like Mr. Bill, if you remember from the old SNL sketches.
But that's got to be the next one. We can't go into their faces yet. That's presentation.
Got it.
This is purely packaging.
This is just packaging.
Which one would you be more inclined to grab off the rack?
Okay, this is a hard Sour Patch Kids box versus a cellophane bag with Warhead excruciating face on it.
Both of them have extreme font.
Yeah, both of them have extreme font.
Gonna need your vote.
Okay, the Sour Patch just based exclusively on packaging. I think I'm going to go for the foldability and for the concealability. I'm going Warheads.
Warheads.
I'm going Warhead. The packaging, I like the foldability of the cellophane.
Okay.
I don't want to be too, like putting a big sort of cardboard box in your pocket. It's just a little awkward
Don't
for me.
disagree. A lot of wasted space with the Sour Patch.
That's right. That's
kind of like buying a bag of potato chips. You know that 50% is there. I know that same thing about the Sour Patch.
Exactly.
So the winner of the packaging challenge goes to Warheads.
Congrats, Warheads. You earned that one.
Okay.
You earned that one.
And now we move to presentation.
Okay, great.
Presentation. What does presentation mean to us? This means what the actual candy
The thing
looks
itself,
like.
yeah.
Once we leave the box and the comforts of its environs, we can now look at the candies.
That's right.
Okay. Adam, you were about to begin talking about what the Sour Patch Kids now look like.
I have a Sour Patch Kid Extreme right here in my hot little hand. This one, she's blue.
Yep.
And as everyone knows in the candy business, blue has come to mean raspberry.
Blue has a flavor, and that flavor's ras.
Somehow,
Yep.
Candy determined that.
Yep.
Blue is raspberry. So this is a blue raspberry Sour Patch Kid. Now, what's funny is that in the presentation, and this is what you sort of had cut me off before wisely, there is really no facial expression here.
On the box, you think that they go hard with the faces.
It's like Daniel Day-Lewis. It's like a fully realized character on the box, like a Sour
perfect
Patch
circles
human.
for eyes.
Yeah.
A perfect banana mouth.
Yes,
You
exactly.
think that that's what each candy is going to be.
Like a nuanced smile.
Right.
Yeah. This is just a blue blob.
Yep, that's an upright Swedish fish.
This is an upright Swedish fish, absolutely caked in sour sugar crystals. They're
Yes.
already coming off on my hands as we speak.
That's the risk.
Caked.
Yes.
As though it's been dipped in, I mean, it's fully saturated with sour crystals.
Right.
No facial expression to speak of, absolutely no body definition whatsoever.
Well, it's a kid. It's a Sour Patch Kid.
It's
you
a
know.
kid. Yeah, a Sour Patch Kid.
Well, we are teasing the Sour Patch Kid on its design.
Yeah.
But when I take out a Warhead, I have a candy that could be a General Sucker.
Yeah.
It could be a Mento.
Yeah.
This could be a cough drop.
Yeah,
There is truly nothing special about the Warhead in its design.
Not only that, I would say that it's not even a defined shape. The Warhead that I'm holding in my hand as we speak is like kind of an oval, but not a perfect oval. Definitely not a sphere, somewhere in between. A little kind of lopsided and asymmetrical.
Seeing this object, are you excited by this object? This full moon of a candy?
It does kind of look like a jewel. It does sort of look like a hidden jewel.
Yes.
Or like that you would sort of like find like riches.
Okay.
So there is something alluring about it.
More alluring than your squished blue child.
The squished blue child is, again, what makes the blue child to me alluring is the sour flakes.
Okay.
Is the sour crystals that cake the entirety of its body.
Again, we are comparing Warheads versus Sour Patch Kids Extreme.
Yeah.
And both promise a very sour experience.
Yeah,
Based on one, I would say based on the Sour Patch Kids, it seems like that one's going to be more sour because of all the sugar flakes.
Exactly, Billy. This is exactly what I was going to say. And this is what spooks me more about the Warhead, is because I feel like the Sour Patch Kid is showing you what she's got.
Yep.
This is how sour I am. You can see it's on the outside.
Right.
The Sour Patch Kid sour is on the outside. The sour of the Warhead feels like it's about to be detonated and it's on the inside.
Okay.
The sour feels concealed from you.
Okay.
The Sour Patch Kid feels way more transparent about how sour it's going to be. Count the flakes.
Yeah.
Judge for yourself.
It's kind of like that extra friend. We all have a friend who's a little extra.
A little
Who will
extra.
just like that guy in the basketball court who wears all the flashiest gear. It's like, make your game, show me what you got.
So the Warhead is a little humbler, and
Okay.
the Warhead is sort of living its confidence on the inside.
Okay.
It doesn't feel so pressured to sort of like blast its, like sort of advertise its sourness so explicitly.
Let me fight for the Sour Patch Kid for a second.
Please.
At least it's something.
Yeah.
These are both targeted towards children.
That's right.
Or young adults, or whoever likes candy.
Yes.
At least one looks like something.
Yes.
This jewel doesn't excite me.
It's a stone.
I'm bored.
I'm bored.
I'm bored.
I'm bored by it.
I get your philosophy. But if I just found these two candies,
Yeah.
sans wrapper,
Yeah.
on a table,
Yes.
I know which one I'm going with just because one seems a little bit more specific and fun.
I absolutely agree with you.
Sour Patch Kid wins the presentation arm.
No doubt.
We are tied 1-1.
This is thrilling.
We are now moving into the taste.
Okay, jeez.
Adam,
Okay.
can you get me a Sour Patch Kid?
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Okay.
Do you have a color preference, Bill, or a flavor preference?
I do not. Just give me that candy. All right. You gave me two. How many
Okay,
do you
sorry.
have? That's okay. How many do you have? You have one?
I have one blue Sour Patch.
I have one blue Sour Patch.
Okay, great.
Let's put in a blue Sour Patch and enjoy the experience.
Full thing, full murder?
Yes, full murder.
Okay, great. Now, your strategy, do you suck Sour Flakes off first and then chew, or do you go right to the teeth?
Good question. In this experience, I went full teeth.
Right away.
Right away. Mm-hmm. I will say that one of my most despised things is hearing people eat on air.
So this is your nightmare.
Yeah, and I'm editing it. I'm not just passing by, I'm also going to edit the experience.
You're going to listen more closely than anyone.
Mm-hmm. This was a terrible idea. I wish we didn't do it. Here we are. I'm finishing my blue raz.
Me too.
My first thought out the gate, both of these boxes were chosen today. Both these candies were chosen today because they promised an extremely sour experience.
Yeah.
Nothing that just happened to me was sour at all.
My socks are not necessarily knocked off.
That is just blue raz.
Blue raz.
I've had blue raz before.
Yeah. The sour flakes appeared to almost just be more sugar flakes.
Right.
I mean, like,
right.
Exactly. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, I'm not
left wanting more. If I wanted to buy a sugary, extremely sour candy.
That's right.
I'm not sure that's the one.
I agree with you, Bill.
Adam?
I agree with you. Now this is the mystery. This is the mystery jewel.
Yep. Dare we pop in our Warheads and see if it's sour?
I think we dare.
Let's go.
Oh, geez. Now,
I remember these being terrifying as a kid.
Okay. It's already way more sour.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is...
Oh, yeah.
This is leaps
and
bounds.
Go straight to the eyes.
This is leaps and bounds.
Okay.
This is extremely sour.
Are you still having a sour experience? Are you still having a sour experience?
I like it. Wow.
Mine's turning a corner.
Yeah.
Has yours turned a corner?
Yeah, mine's turned a bit of a corner. I really went for one hard sour extraction. Mm-hmm. So I'm living it. My eyes are tearing up a bit.
How long was your sour experience right there? Like peak sour?
It's gone now.
Okay.
I feel like it just faded, so call it maybe like 15 good seconds. I would say maybe like 20 good seconds.
Ultimately, that was way more sour.
Yes.
But 15 seconds is still a pretty short amount of time. Now we're chilling. Right now we're on Chillin' Island. Now it's just a sweet red flavor.
Exactly. Oh, you're red, I'm green.
Okay.
So I'm in a green apple kind of world right now. Okay. I'm wondering that if and when we ever get to bite into the Warhead, if there's going to be another detonation of sour in the inside. I'm just curious.
I'm not sure that these are chewables.
Oh, these are suck until you dissolve.
These are suck until you die.
That's fine.
You suck on these Warheads until you die.
Yeah.
On taste, Adam, we're comparing Sour Patch Extreme Sour versus Warhead Sour.
Honestly, this one is kind of a runaway for me personally. I'm enjoying this Warhead experience way more than Sour Patch Kid.
No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Yeah, dude. Like.
Okay. So, we now have Sour Patch Kids 1, Warheads 2.
Yes, now I'm living in a sweet green apple world that I'm just simply enjoying. Mm-hmm. It's really nice.
I'm going to take mine out because I hate the sound of people sucking.
Okay, great. Mine too.
Okay. That was taste.
Yeah, Warhead wins that one, I think.
And now there is maybe my favorite category.
Yeah.
Risk.
Yeah.
The potential risks that come with this candy.
But little pitfalls, downfalls that you might not sort of perceive right off the bat.
You touched on one with Sour Patch Kids quickly.
Which one?
Sugar everywhere.
Everywhere.
Sugar everywhere.
It's on my pants, it's on my wrists, it's on my shirt, it's on my fingers.
Yeah.
Sugar flakes.
Now, that's actually better, I would say, when you're going to the movies. I would still rather be covered in sugar than, I don't know about you, if I get Raisinets or some sort of chocolate candy at the movies, I walk out a murder scene.
Melty.
I'm covered in chocolate head to toe. I have no idea how it got here.
Amen, brother.
If it was just going to be sugar granules,
that's fine.
We can live.
I think we can totally live with that.
So if that's the highest risk of the Sour Patch Kids, I would say you're fine.
I want to kind of toss out with just one other risk, and it's really just a perception thing. It's that there's something there's something a little juvenile, obviously juvenile. They're for kids,
right?
But like just in terms of like maintaining your reputation as like a cool candy guy,
yeah.
Warhead is a little more low key.
Oh,
that's
really?
all. In my opinion.
We'll remind you that the packaging has a guy with an atomic bomb bursting out of his head.
Okay, maybe I stand corrected.
No,
truly,
slightly more low key.
Yeah, maybe not actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Sugar flake explosion and sugar leak.
Right.
Just a sugar leak. Mm-hmm. I think you're dealing with a risk there. If you're in the movies, a lot of the sugar sort of gathers at the bottom of the bag.
Yep.
If by any chance you spill that over, it could be a bit of a mess that you have in your hands.
Still, you're not going to stain anything
Minimal
with
risk.
the sugar granules.
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Warheads, I would say that the biggest risk is that people would look at you and say, still? You know?
As in, you're still, like,
You're
Warheads.
still doing Warheads?
Got it. Like, that was cool in the 90s. Why are you still doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Again, sort of a reputational risk.
Yeah.
To, like, you not being with the times.
Also, I guess Warheads, it's
It's kind of a violent.
It's kind of a violent title right out the gate.
Yeah.
Could have went Gushers, something a little more fun, a little more experiential.
If someone's like, oh my God, what are you eating? You're like, Warhead.
Warhead.
It's a little...
Warhead.
You don't want to say war to someone.
Right.
Yeah. You're being forced to say the word war when you don't want to in reference to something you're eating is a risk, I think, definitely.
Would you say that either the Sour Patch Kid or the Warhead will change the color of your tongue? Because sometimes you can suck on a blow pop, forget, go into a business meeting,
Nightmare.
and you got a purple mouth.
Oh, hi. And that is like, that's a weird pet peeve of mine. I really do not, I'm not crazy about stuff that like discolors your mouth and your lips and your teeth and your tongue. I don't like that.
I never knew that, and it's great to know.
I just don't like that.
Okay.
So that would be, we don't have a mirror in front of us right now.
Well, we do have tongues.
That's right.
Stick yours out. You have a color on yours.
What is it?
It's the color green.
It's green?
What's mine?
It's like a little, it's normal.
Mine was red.
It's yours is, tongue is maybe a little bit red.
You've got a green tongue?
This is huge. This is a massive risk.
Tell us.
To me, this is almost a deal breaker, to be totally honest with you.
It sounds like we've made our vote then.
To me, a tongue discoloration risk to me is a deal breaker, personally.
Yes. So, we're going with Sour Patch Kids?
Absolutely. What do you think, Bill?
I would think that if you feel that strongly about it, I'm not getting in your way.
I don't want to sway you, but I do want to sway you.
Been swayed.
Great.
Been swayed. Okay, Adam.
Okay.
So it happened. Just what we thought would
I
happen.
knew it was going to happen.
Packaging, it went to one.
That's right.
Presentation went to another.
That's right.
Taste to another, and risk to another.
And here we are at a deadlock.
We have a 2-2 tie.
Oh, God.
Which means that we need to do the handful challenge.
Oy, oy, oy.
The handful challenge can mean a lot of things. But I would say that one of us has to have a handful of one, and one of us has to have a handful of the other.
Okay, great.
How do we want to determine who does what? Shall I flip something?
Yes, please, flip something.
Okay.
Yes.
Adam?
Unless you have it, yes.
Do you have a coin? Don't worry about a coin. Don't worry about a coin.
Okay.
Don't worry about a coin.
Okay.
We're going to flip my keys.
Okay, great.
Adam, what side do you want to decide which candy you will shove in your mouth to determine which candy wins?
5 buttons up.
You want buttons up.
Buttons up.
Here we go. The keys are in the air.
Buttons up!
All right, Adam. All right, Adam. Do you want to have a handful of, and let's say a handful consists of 3 Warheads,
Okay.
and let's say a handful consists of 6 Sour Patch.
Okay, great.
Adam.
I hate to do this to you, Billy, because I love you so dearly.
I'm so glad you're doing self-preservation. I did not think you were going to do this.
I think I need to do Sour Patch Kids.
Adam's taken 6 Sour Patch.
6 Sour Patch Kids. I'm sorry to stick you with 3 extreme.
You know what, Adam?
Extreme.
I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to put in 4.
Bill!
One of each color.
My God!
We've got the blue raz. We've got the lemon.
Billy!
We've got the black cherry.
Billy.
And Adam, you may have just killed your friend.
Billy, no!
And we're going to double down on the lemon.
Billy, this is a
Adam,
this
you
is
may have just killed
a
you may-
smorgasbord.
You may have just killed your friend.
Oh my God! I have blue raz Sour Patch. I have orange, which
Okay.
I would imagine is orange,
Okay.
and then vaguely red/pink.
Okay.
4 Warheads. That's like a 45-minute commitment.
4
I don't-
Warheads.
Yeah. Okay.
We're about to find out. The handful challenge never lies.
Okay. Never lies.
He who has a better handful of candy will determine which candy you should take from the aisle.
Very good.
Warheads for Sour Patch Kids in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
They hit my teeth. That sound you heard wasn't a car driving into the Headgum Studios.
Oh.
Holy crap. There it is.
Billy,
There it is.
Billy, Billy is getting hit with the realness right
I
now.
am not overreacting.
Billy is not doing great.
I am not overreacting.
No.
This is bad.
Billy's face is pinched, has receded
Oh.
back into his skull.
One still had sugar on it.
Oh God!
Oh, boy.
My jaw is getting worked out with these Sour Patch Kids.
I don't give a shit about your jaw. I am dying of diabetes. Oh, my God. They're all... Your mouth can only focus on so many.
Are you able to discern any of the individual flavors?
Come on. Are you kidding me? I'm crying.
It's just a sour
Who cares
cry.
about flavors? I'm crying.
Oh my God! Okay, mine's going down nice. Oh, Billy!
I think we know who won the handful challenge.
Mine's been swallowed.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yours is swallowed?
I'm done. Bill,
I feel as I have a fist in my mouth right
you
now.
have a sour fist in you.
I have a handful of knuckle. I hope you guys are enjoying the sound of this.
A handful of knuckle.
I'm out.
A handful of knuckle. Billy's out.
I'm out.
I think this has been a winner has been, and they just got spit out.
Gross.
I feel like
We've made it.
I think a winner was evident.
The handful challenge has determined who wins. And the winner of Sour Patch Kids Sour Extreme versus Warheads, Sour Extreme is
Sour Patch Kids Extreme
Yep.
Bleepin' Sour.
So the next time you guys are in the candy aisle and
Yep.
you have just a few seconds to make your choice, we encourage you to get Sour Patch Kids Sour Extreme.
Absolutely.
Once again, I am Billy Scafuri.
I'm Adam Lustick.
Listen to our other podcast, No Joke, on the HeadGum Network, and tell a friend about our new Patreon podcast, Fun Size.
Thanks for listening.
Fun size. Fun size. Fun size.